Welcome back to Torrid Life, where we discuss the hot, torrid, which means passionate, tea in the entertainment industry. In my previous video, we talked about Instagram socialite Celina Powell and her friend Eliza, who accused Trey Songz of kidnapping and urinating on her in some fetish sex rendezvous. Well, in today's video, we're going to elaborate more and talk about the allegations that Keke Palmer brought against Trey Songz a few years ago about sexual misconduct. But before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe and push on the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Now, Eliza has accused Trey of kidnapping and urinating her, a claim that Trey has vehemently denied. He posted tweets of messenger communication in which Celina, which is a friend of Eliza, is seen initiating conversations with him to try to get in contact with him and I guess to hook up. Trey posted many tweets trying to disprove the allegations, even tweeting the girl's phone number, but it didn't quell anyone's conversation. Instead, it initiated more fire because in one exchange, Trey allowed Celina to call him a nigga, an N-word, and he didn't even check her about it. That caused many people, especially black folks, to kind of look at Trey sideways, but the biggest fuel to this whole messed up situation is Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer spoke out about Trey Songz in 2017, claiming that he allegedly sexually intimidated her during a music video shoot. Allegedly, he had featured her in his music video without consent. When it came out, she tweeted this. She tweeted out, "This is preposterous. How am I in the video, Trey? After you found me in a closet hiding because I was so afraid of any more conflict? Literally, my last option was to hide because you all would not listen when I said I did not want to be in the video the first time." Now, Keke is talking about when she was in a video or supposed to be in a video with Trey. She said he did many sexual advances with her. He took away her phone, was sexually intimidating. She literally had to hide in a closet to get away from him. And I guess she thought that maybe she wouldn't make the cut in the video, but I guess they put the video out where she was in and it angered her. Here, Keke Palmer then spoke out about it, Trey, in an interview with the Breakfast Club in 2019, in November of 2019. So here's a snippet of that interview.
Now, did you and Trey Songz ever get cool again?
Man, I've not talked to that guy. I've not spoken to that guy.
Was it a misunderstanding?
Like, because you accused him of sexual intimidation last year.
It wasn't a misunderstanding.
She told her story of what...
I tell my truth, and I just thought it was real interesting that after all those things went down, someone else had something to say. So it wasn't like, I don't like when people think that somebody is just gonna be saying something just to say it. First of all, I love black people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to ever tear nobody down, try to tear no black man down. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I stand for. That's not what I'm about. So if I say something, I'm saying something for a reason. And I feel like so many times black women say stuff and nobody gives a shit. Excuse my language. Nobody gives a fuck when sometimes black women say something. But somebody of another complexion, somebody of another color, they say something, and then it's like, we're taking it to court. It's time to get serious. #MeToo. No, it's not.
Keke has always stayed true to her story. It has never changed. But during the time the allegations came out, she was dismissed by many in the industry, and especially by many black women. Keke was even asked about it on the Wendy show, and here's a snippet of what she said on that show.
By the way, we tried to call Trey. He's a friend to our show. He wasn't answering his phone. I just wanted to hear what he had to say. Yeah. So Trey Songz used you in a song, and you tell the rest and what all had happened.
Well, because you done told everybody, especially, okay? But I don't want to keep browbeating that one situation. But I will say, Wendy, I would have loved to turn on your show and saw you be a little bit more compassionate and less accusatory and ridiculous.
I couldn't.
Why, girl?
Well,
because the gag is you wasn't there.
Well, but
in the clip, Wendy actually said to her, "I would have let him if he had asked me." It really disgusts me how some women can be, because no matter how handsome, a man is. It does not mean he has the right to be a sexual predator and be allowed to be so disrespectful to a woman. I really felt bad for Kiki at the time. She was not taken seriously, and Trey was not held accountable, and he was not canceled, as you can say. And in the video with Wendy, you can tell that Kiki was trying to make light of it all to make it a little bit more comfortable for people to kind of hear her out and probably for herself to even deal with the situation. This is truly what black women go through on a number of occasions. Black women's pain and experiences aren't as important as white women's. And Kiki made it known in her interview on The Breakfast Club. The fact that two Instagram model white women has got the masses talking about the predatory practices of Trey Songz. But when Kiki spoke out about it, she was literally trolled and shamed for speaking out. In recent light of the recent claims against Trey Songz and the recent trending on Twitter about the situation, Kiki also tweeted this. She wrote, "Always be strong enough to stand in your truth because guess who got you? God. I love you all." Oftentimes, black women in this society are blatantly and publicly undervalued, and their voice are dismissed. Kiki must feel a little vindicated after all of this has came to light. As for Trey Songz, he does have a pattern of questionable behavior. There is a video of him where it looks like he is forcing a very drunk Megan Thee Stallion to drink more alcohol. He's forcing a bottle down her throat and being very sexual with her, even though she's trying to push him away, and you can tell she's very, very drunk and just not really coherent. He did get some flack over this, but nothing more came about it. Another takeaway from this whole situation is this. It's been said that rich, powerful men feel they are entitled to all women and their little egos can't seem to take no from any woman. Some feel because they are rich and powerful that women should be happy and appreciate the sexual advances. It's something we should not allow to fester in society and all, and we should all speak out against it no matter what. As for Trey Songz, he posted screenshots and wrote that none of what has been said about him is true, so I need to reinforce that he is denying these allegations. I would really hate for any of this to be true, but when there's smoke, there's fire, and as for Kiki, I believe her. She gains nothing to try and destroy a black man. She is believable to me, and she's a beautiful soul. It's time for Trey to do some soul searching because he is also one of my favorite R&B, and he's from the home state of Virginia. So what is your takeaway out of all this? Comment below what you think about this whole situation. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. So please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to this video. And as always, God bless.